Ways. Welcome to the Damu Kiwe Conversations. Voice of the West Coast. Voice of the culture. If you on Instagram, I already hit y'all with the pin link. That's where you go if you want to watch the content exclusively at the Damu Kiwe Conversations. So what we finna do is hit that like button as soon as you come in. First and foremost, you gotta hit the like button as soon as you come in, because if you don't, then we won't be able to get enough exposure to make this make sense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're shadow banned. They won't recommend the live unless you guys are hitting that like button and sharing it. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, let me see what we got. We got the good people here active in the chat, because the chat's where it's at. It's nasty up in here, man. We can't even get the good people up in here. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that's dope. All right, boom. Let me send these real quick to the Discord. Let's share it to the Discord. Y'all see what it is. Welcome to the Damu Kiwe Conversation. Hit that like button. Mike B at Active Chuck. Salute, champ. Salute to you, Mike B, man. Appreciate your support, your presence. And y'all know this is gonna be a good one anyway, right? So y'all need to be hitting that like button. You know what I'm saying? Sharing and telling a friend. Everybody you know who usually just pops up, don't assume that they not popping up because they busy. No, they're not getting the notifications. You know what I'm saying? The good people been telling me they ain't been getting notifications, and there's a reason why. That's why Pork Butt was reports this regularly. You know what I'm saying? Kid the Barber, what up, bro? Selena, what up, Bolina? Salute to the chat. Welcome and get ready to listen to Duse M to die. Make sure you hit the like button as you enter and listen to the content. Hey, Selena Miggs, WTW, what up? Southern Force, salute to the Damu Kiwe fam. Ghost of Bandera. Wack lies on Big U so much, Siri be like, bro, that ain't in the receipts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's nasty work. He always got Big U name and phallus in his mouth. Hey, man, they talk about Duse M's flaming up CS2 back to Crip Cop and Loose Coochie Ashley. Oh, you're obsessed and this and this and this and that, right? But now one of them same person say CS2 back is obsessed with Big U. And I'm quite sure that he deals with them talking about him more than Wack has to worry about me talking about him. CS2 back. So the question is Wack infatuated with Big U life? Is Wack infatuated by Big U life? Yes or no? You know what I'm saying? This shit is starting to look sickening. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of weird shit he got going on, but I don't want people to get the wrong idea about niggas on the West Coast. We already got Holly weird. You know what I'm saying? So just respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Big U is a Muslim and he don't swing like that. You know, he's been real persistent. You know what I'm saying, on focusing on what Big U got going on while he was on the streets. And now that he in jail, it seems like he still got to do it every single time. So we're going to get to the content, man. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to the content. I just released this. Some of y'all might have already been watching it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's this one. Bam. Let's go here. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Yeah, this is terrible. 24. If we got 24 people in here was on a whole nother Damu Kiwe conversation, like what the F? Wack talking about Big U is like Wikipedia with no citations, right? He lies on Big U like it's a side hustle. Facts. So look, if we got 27, then we should have 27 likes. If you in here watching and you ain't hit the like, you really ain't helping, because really, yeah, we got like 9 haters up in here who ain't hit the like. That's crazy, right? 9 haters. Let's go. We need them haters up in here. You know what I'm saying? But we going to get to the content. Listen to CS live reaction. Damu Kiwe Conversation. Oh, y'all ain't got to look at that. Gotta skip that little part. Ain't let me, so just let it play. Forget it. Where's? Welcome to the Damu Kiwe Conversations. Voice of the West Coast. Let me get my hat. I don't forgot my hat. Hold on. Let's fix this. Voice of the West Coast. Man, why is it still what you call it? Look, they on. I got TD and Flossie on the phone. You know what I'm saying? They talking about I ain't working. But West Coast, the voice of the culture. The voice of the West Coast. If you didn't know what it was, now you know. Big W covering the globe. The red and blue chucks behind me. Active chucks. WACK100 claims Big U said there's 76 snitches from rolling 60 Crips. Rolling 60 Crips. 76. First of all, who believes that Big U is talking to CS2 back? Who believe that? You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. So, who believes CS2 is talking to Eugene Henley Jr.? I know Big U. One thing about Big U, he's too smart to crash out on CS2 back even before he went to jail. He just wanted his fame. You know what I'm saying? But he knows he's a rat. He knows he was trying to line him up, so he Gucci. You know what I'm saying? So, look, that's the rich grinder. So the homies just got off. Let's get straight to the content. Man, hit that like button on your way in. Y'all know that we're shadow banned right now. So we need y'all to help us by hitting that like button. When you hit the like button, it helps the algorithm know that you guys are enjoying this content. Because what Veggie Wrong is doing is notifying YouTube that there's problem with this content, not to recommend this content. So I'll get this content for y'all. Y'all go ahead and support, man. It's like taking your chucks off at a gangster's front door before you step on that red carpet. But while we talking about rolling out the red carpet, we ain't talking about the paisley pattern red carpet for a Damu. We talking about the red carpet for a walking dead man. How many niggas is really looking for CS2 back? Think about it. His own hood, Jay Prince and the Texas boys, New York. It's nasty work, bro. Roll out the red carpet. But he gets into it with Demon Time Exotic. Let's get into it.
Little boy give a nigga 10, 20,000. Some give a car and a spot to say and take him.
Let's start
we got the BDP, man. Where the media
We're the
team?
media team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
In the block.
Hey, Wack, you think that Jim Jones ain't looking out for Mel Murder?
That ain't his obligation to where it is because he covered for
video.
You know, so I think he.
This is a reaction video. Y'all hear cheeseburger Chuck E. Cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying? The big fat rat. Southern that just sits back and sucks off CS2 back. Hey, this is a reaction video. They mention my name. I got a right under the Digital Millennial Copyright Act. Fan respond to public interest. No Cap Network. What up? When they pertain to Duse M's the Damu Kiwe.
Did what he could, depending on what you call looking out, man, it's different. Some little boy give a nigga 10, 20,000, some give a car and a spot to say and take him shopping for some clothes or some set a nigga up with a job or give him a position in the business so he can continue to eat. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what you're doing. But do I think Jim Jones did something for him? Absolutely, because Mel Murder kept his secrets, so he gonna do that. Do I think Jim Jones think Mel Murder's?
So Wack is still trying to insinuate that Jim Jones ratted. Do y'all remember when I first confronted him about not having any evidence for having Blue Heart 050 China use fake paperwork to smut Jim Jones out? He's going by Takuchi 69. We're going to stop that right there and take y'all back because I can't just assume that everybody knows what I know, right? So we're going to go back to Corey King, who come to find out was working with them the whole time. Miss Lisa, hey, what's happening? 050 China, Corey King, the G-Shine, a.k.a. Corey King, the Rat, brought 050 on, CS2 back. After the London paperwork was discovered by Miss G. Shout out Miss G. Old school Eastern District on Clubhouse. It was paperwork from the UK that they made up and added Jim Jones' name. Now, I'm not saying Jim Jones never snitched on nothing. What I'm saying is that paperwork wasn't Jim Jones snitch on nothing. It was fake paperwork. So hit that like button when you come in. I'm going to take y'all back, man. Let's go.
Yo, Wack. There you go. Now we can hear you. What's poppin'? I'm here. What's good?
Hey, Jim
Jones. Go to man himself, nigga. What's good?
Hey, welcome to the room, bro. This Reek up top, man. Welcome to Trolls Nation, man.
All right, down low. What up? How you, brother?
Hey, good, Brody. We appreciate you coming in, man. We was politicking on Jim Jones earlier. I'm a Jim Jones fan on the West Coast, right? And, Jim Jones, man, he's been held at high regard. So even when they say he's snitching, niggas turn the other cheek. Well,
of course.
You on it, man. Jim Jones, he confidential informant or this nigga the king of New York, man? He just ain't got
listen, this is my view. I ain't going to go too much into it because, it's out there now. If niggas don't got common sense, that's on them. The fact is out there. Go to which is Crown TV. His name is
Baby D.
Involved in that case. So that right now should tell enough that he plays a part in this RICO shit. Now, I used to be in that circle back in the days. It's just that I did a stretch. I know Jim Jones personally. I'm not talking off one of the dudes who just listen to his music and never been around the circle. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with Mel. Nah, I'm from Brooklyn. I grew up with Mel. You know what I'm saying? Shadi, Posse, his brother Rob Murder. Anybody who we all from the style, which is bad style. Jim is from Harlem. Jim, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. Jim was getting more respect in Brooklyn than in Harlem. He used to stay in Brooklyn with us, doing the Bird Gang time and all that.
That's a fact.
And it's a fact. Everybody from Brooklyn, matter of fact, even Harlem niggas used to get mad at Jim and be like, "Why you always in Brooklyn?" Because Mel was Mel was the arm. He was the body. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out.
Yo.
This CK, what's poppin'?
Oh, CK, I sent mine. What's poppin', homie?
Ain't nothing, man. Listen, I was trying to explain to them. They look at the wrong case, though. Look at the Dipset case where the little kid got killed over allegedly bootlegging the CDs. That's where you're gonna find the paperwork at right there. But I didn't want to get involved with it online, and I didn't want to do the thing that I got to clout chase niggas.
Well, that's another case, Corey. Hey,
that's a whole nother.
Look, Tony.
CK, that's a whole nother case. Right now, we looking at this. All right, go ahead.
The paperwork you showed me, bro, on the FaceTime, where it had the name, what was the title that the cover sheet of that? Like he was going in to debrief on that work and had everything on the front of that. That's what I want to hear about.
Facts. That was basically to hold everything back from the public to see it. Now, when Crime TV sent everything else behind it, that's on Crime TV. That's what initially got his name and him basically. I didn't really get to see everything. I don't know what else Crime TV got, but it's basically stating you was involved. Now, the paperwork that everybody said, London and all this bullshit, all right, the paperwork, that was basically to hold everybody from seeing that, from seeing what goes on. That's what the feds do. They make sure you have an agreement for the public not to see your work. You have to sign something. That's just like the new shit with Star Brim. Niggas seen Star Brim new paperwork? Her new paperwork verified. You have to sign something for the public not to see it. But how some way it got leaked out.
Half the motherfuckers, that's why I don't fuck with them.
Yes, you can't hide.
So that's it. You hear him on there with Wack, Corey King, 050 China. He like, and they talking about the UK, but that's because they're not talking about that. Well, if the paperwork from the UK is legitimate and it says that he's ratted, why are you now diverting to another situation that you're just claiming that he ratted? Where's the paperwork from the second situation? Because the first one show didn't pan out. But this is where CEO Rikisha, CS2 back on Clubhouse, 050 China came with the fake work. If I got to work, ain't no fake shit. Valley. You know what I'm saying? He said he got the same proof as on Jim Jones as kids got on Santa Claus. Cold game, bro. And the crazy shit, I don't think Jim Jones, this super gangster blood nigga and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I think the nigga was a hustler. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's a hell of a stand-up type nigga. But I'm saying you can't just put that on nobody without no evidence. So let's get back to the content. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. And he's still pushing this narrative 3 years later. Jimmy, capo, hold your head and watch the snakes and the rats, like DMX said on the old Met. The snakes, the rats, the cats and the dogs. Watch them, bro. When CS2 back speaks, you're talking about indictment. Rico.
Beneficial to him right now? Absolutely not. Because he know the nigga hot, he on paperwork, and he know what that combination was what is.
So he's saying Jim Jones is hot. For those who don't know, a nigga hot in Fed terms mean a nigga snitching. Man, that nigga hot ass nigga. That nigga hot as shit. Let's go.
Prior situation. You know,
like Kanye and Pepper, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So ain't no today really a priority to it or unless he got business with that man. This always been the secret to me. Outside of my team that's been there, man, I don't give about no. All I give about is who I do business with. I don't give.
I had a broken windshield and I had to file a claim for that. The good news is I had glass coverage on my...
over there sucking them off.
My woman, my best friend, always will be. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not a got to be around. I don't even let her get in my car unless he's part of my immediate team. Period. Them the only ones I give a fuck. The whole it don't matter unless we doing business and we got that relationship. Because the people I do business with, I ain't got to talk to them for 2-3 years. Our relationship remains the same. You get what I'm saying? You know, yeah. I got a call today. I'm going to break it right here on your thing. I get a call today. I'll be listening to these dumbass, we outside, I'm in the hood day. Why you don't this or why you don't that? I said that penitentiary
Louisiana, what it
and
do?
analyze everything.
Beautiful
and
black
what
lady,
it was, what it wasn't. And shift gears with a total different way when I come home, right? I get a call today. Big U sent a call to me, right?
Wait, how does Big U send a call to him? So Big U had somebody back channel and call you? Why wouldn't Big U just call you? Y'all said Big U never called me. I told y'all bet $10,000. Right? I ain't heard Crackhead Eddie. I ain't heard he stole some money and he ain't said he want to take that bet. But CS too bad. Why, if he wants to reach out to you, wouldn't he reach out to you? Why would he have to send a reach out to you? Are you talking about Kenny King? This nigga lying again. Is that who you believe in? Is that who you think is still fucking with Big U? Oh, these 6-0 niggas is slick. The lineup kings, nigga. Let's go.
Dang, they say Wack. Big U say on 60 Crip, you 600 ain't nowhere, none of his paperwork. They ain't never questioned you. You ain't got nothing to do with nothing. He gonna clear that up. That's cool. I don't need him to clear it up because he know it wasn't there.
So Wack is saying that Big U and 600, that Big U said, called him to tell him that 600 and Wack is not in Big U paperwork. We already seen you were in Big U paperwork. And if y'all don't remember, the feds told Brick Baby when they raided his house that they get a tour of the 60s every day, the Joint Task Force. We get a tour of the 60s every day because of Christopher Love Bowl. See, while that investigation was going on, the Crip cop knew the investigation was going on and was antagonistic towards Big U online. Disrespectful towards Big U online, but never pulled up on Big U offline. I challenge him to pull up on Crenshaw and Slauson and get that fade out the way multiple times. One even on YouTube when Spider-Loke was trying to get the fade with the Crip cop. Big U showed up. The Crip cop, not so much. So while you doing a bunch of popping it, when it's time to dance, 13, what up? Show up. Salute. Even worse. Let's hit that like button on worse. Once he does get locked up, you show up at his court date, celebrating incarceration, enslavement, mass incarceration is mass enslavement legally.
Panda Man, salute, what up?
You condoning and celebrating the enslavement of Big U by the slave catchers. Family said, what are you doing here? You're not here with us. You say you there for the courts. So who believes CS2 back that Big U called him or called somebody else to tell him, hey, man, I know you ain't in my paperwork on my case. You and 600, the Crip cop, y'all not really working with them peoples. Though both of y'all advocate for people to go join the military, to go join the police force, to submit to the colonizers' laws and or domination of the indigenous people of this planet. We finna run that content probably tomorrow anyway, if not tonight. Let's get to this, though.
2, he said, I'd already tripped on Duse M before I got locked up, so that nigga can't speak for me. 3,
I already tripped on Duse M before I got locked up. I already tripped on Duse M before I got locked up, so he don't speak for me. Is that what you want us to believe? Is that what we supposed to believe? CS2 badges. CS2 back is in rare motherfucking form right now. He gets to talk about some trending topics, about Jim Jones, lie on Jim Jones, label Jim Jones a rat, and says that that's why he's paying and looked out for Mel Matrix. Then he goes to his favorite obsession. Big U. Big U. He got a call. Somebody sent him a call from Big U, right? You know, I'm thinking maybe Kenny Kingpin then told him that, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, do you believe that Big U know that Kenneth Green, Kenny Kingpin, Papa LQ, they're one and the same? My ex-Sally, one of his good confidants, who introduced me to Big U, like formally introduced me to Big U, introduced us to each other, right? But was talking to and looking for content, working in unison with Cash McElroy, Elroy's. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. CS2 backs on the streets. Do y'all believe that he would have any conversation with Kenny Kingpin after he got the message? Well, I'm just saying the family ain't fucking with this nigga. So whatever lie he told CS2 back, he probably just told CS2 back what he wanted to hear. So CS2 back and Rico the Rat Rod Gay and Crackhead Eddie won't flame him up. See, they been claiming that they got some work on old Kenny King. They got the content. Wack said it. He told Cheeseburger Chuck, I got the content. He might have talked bad about me before, but not after that phone call, right? So, compromise. You want us to believe that Big U is called you through this nigga that's compromised. And he told you he got into it with Duse.
Yeah, you gotta check in.
Tell you something. And this is gonna be on the wiretap.
Yeah, well,
so y'all can knock it. I don't got the receipt, but the fans got the receipt. And when them wiretaps drop, the night before they raided Big U house to arrest Big U, and they arrested Brick Baby and Loose Cannon and all of those raids, Me and Big U was on the phone. We know it's impeding. I got a text message.
Hold on.
From Pork, but impending, not impeding, impending. We know that him being arrested or charged or a grand jury dropping something is impending. Let's go. Telling me my guy is in trouble. So they're going to be getting him before Easter. So they expected Big U to run so they could deny
him again, Nina 13.
Right? Because a lot of these informants is wishy-washy, tail behind closed doors, praying it don't come out, you know what I'm saying, to get off whatever case they done got or to make they little 90,000 a year, 100,000 a year they make it in LA as confidential informants and confidential sources, right? But this dude, come on, bro. You don't realize that Big U was a lot smarter than you portrayed him to be. He wasn't finna bite and run. He got a family. He's a family-oriented man. And he understands that without those kids in the Crenshaw district, that he helps make sure if they live in the Inland Empire, but they plan for his team that they got rides home and to school. When the moms is short on rent, the daddy's in jail, and Big U give him whatever he got in
like
his pocket.
button. Free Big U in the
Those
chat.
Dozens of those. Big U gave his whole life to the Crenshaw district. First to the Rolling 60. Once he seen that a lot of these niggas was hating on him and didn't want to see another black man, it was all about them. That's when you start seeing his strength grow, because he solidified relationships with niggas from Hoover, Tankin, niggas from Brand. Not me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Uno. You know, these are the type of things he started doing when he seen all of that. So now that Duse M, well, let me finish telling you. So we played Pinochle, which we did regularly. What's up with this ass whooping? He laughed. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew it was my way of helping to take his mind off of knowing that any day these people gonna be coming. You know what I'm saying? So we just enjoyed that thing that we had behind each other, and we talked about a lot of different things. One of the things he talked about was he felt that he was upset that he wasn't able to leave us in a better position as far as business-wise. But we children of the Most High, and the Most High has always made a way for me and protected me, you know what I'm saying, against my enemies. Because an enemy of me, he's definitely going to look at you. I'm from the tribe of Levi. You do your research and act that. Fuck some gang shit. It's a whole nother power. And he done protected me this far against some of the worst shit a South Central gangbanger can endure before I even became a gangbanger. Ducking 52 shots. I'm a non-affiliate, a tagger. True story. Hey, real quick, I wanted to get to this comment by Nino Black. He said, CS2 Back was telling people he warned Big U, but he was really trying to get Big U to run so the police would label him a fugitive. Facts. All facts. Crazy is that actually exposed some of those lies. This dad's a crack addict. Wasn't really in his life to he protected me and kept me up under he know who most warm embrace. Hit that all of that. See the snake shit. He gave me comprehension. So we was able to chop it up, play. Then the next day, I get the call early in the morning from Kenny Kingpin, and he's telling me that the neighbors called and told. But now looking back, what neighbors do Kenny Kingpin know of Big U? So he was playing some shit. He was playing some ways. When I talked to him, he got the message. He made sure he cut Kenny Kingpin off. So whatever CS2 back is, Kenny Kingpin is telling you, Wack, you ain't talked to Draws. Draws don't want to talk to you, of all people. Of all people. That's why he's not calling you. That's why your number's not on his pack. You got to submit the little bubble list. You never did no Fed time. You just did that time. It's the BB Bandit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shot a nigga with the BB gun at 17. Boy, I would have blew your motherfucking dome off playing with me, making me mad with a BB gun. Nigga, at 17? Nigga, we was already carrying Mac 10s for 2.5 years, nigga. Fuck is wrong with this weird ass nigga? Spoiled little Valley, baby. But back to the thing, he's so green, right? It's always about him. Big U called me. So we're gonna make the poll. Who believes that Big U contacted CS2 back? Let's go. But Duse M is in bad standing. I didn't talk to Big U since he been in jail. I didn't know that. Thanks for enlightening.
I need your help because 75 6-0 is in my paperwork telling on me. See, this would come with running the hood and outside at the park. See this?
Now, what he ain't lying about is that if it is, I don't know if it's 70. Hey, D'Angelo Bluford, y'all Cali niggas still letting Wack destroy y'all. Y'all Cali niggas still letting Wack destroy y'all. All Wack hate for Bloods and Crip came from Kim leaving for a Crip. Cali, no, we ain't letting them do nothing. California pretty big. Where you from? D'Angelo Bluford? You know what I'm saying? Where you from? Talk about y'all. California holds 40 million people. And 1/3 of the United States economy comes from California. 1/3. So if you chop it in 3, 1/3 comes from California. Not Vegas and Seattle, California, right? It's a big, big state. So it's a bunch of motherfuckers that I never ran into. More, I don't even know 1 million, let alone 40. So I'm just saying, you saying y'all, you know what I'm saying? The paperwork has been filed under a protective order. You gonna crash out and go to because they don't want it to go out. That's one of the reasons the judge has not allowed Big U to go pro se. Because they don't want to have to give him everything and he know who the snitches is. So how do CS2 back know that there's 75? Where is he getting this number that there's 75 at? Do you believe Big U told him that it's 75? Nigga, I want you to expose. Right. This is what he want us to believe. Fuck
see, Wack ain't finna let a dummy make me a dummy. I don't give a what 10,000 dummies is saying, hey, you ain't. All y'all dummies. I don't respect you anyway.
My nigga, you respect a whole lot of shit. You respected that the 6-0s that night they slapped your bitch ass off stage, nigga. Slapped your bitch ass and chased you on stage with Kanye West, and then you jumped off. You respected them dumbass gangbangers that day since they so dumb, right? Nigga, sound like you was the dummy because you bring your family outside when it's supposed to be up. Dummy. You lucky these niggas wasn't on Sozo, nigga, and you playing with me, nigga. Marked out, what up? You lucky them niggas wasn't on no mass murderer shit, nigga. You playing. That little ragtag crew you got is playing, nigga. You lucky these niggas just wanted to publicly humiliate you every time they caught you outside, nigga. Let's go.
You get what I'm saying? I don't respect nothing you dummies is talking about. This what you get. He got 75 6 souls.
Hey, I'm finna go get some content now. We finna flame CS2 back up. So all the gangbangers is dumb and he don't respect nothing they say. Let me go get this shit about Lamonte. that brain right there, that motherfucker right, get Lamonte a chance. I'm gonna go get that. I got it. So we finna get to it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, Maria texted me at the same time, but I'm finna get this content for y'all real quick. So he hate gangbangers is dumb. This is what he said, right? Because it didn't work out for his dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? Let's go here. Let's go.
Dude, so over the last couple months, I'm not going to front as a man, as a human being, right? I got a little respect for that man, who he is as daddy. I watch him take his kids to school, and he, you know, he's always doing this with his family, and you know, right. I'm on my way to church. So I see, you know, the kid is doing whatever he's doing to refine his life. What he did on that block, right, is totally dishonorable on that block. But like I said, I blame the block because the kid shouldn't have been on the block, even know what the fuck was going on the block. That's just me, personally. You know what I'm saying? But I will tell you this. I will tell you this, as if with Corey, me and Corey started off beefing, nigga. That nigga was trying to cut my ears, pull my eyeballs out for no reason, right?
He said like, he don't fuck with gangbangers.
He probably was mad as a motherfucker because when I get on the phone with him, the nigga has so much vengeance and rage. He like, what? Nigga, you supposed to be a homie.
General Crab, what it do?
On the West Coast, and whoop-de-whoop, we just lost Pop.
Megan Davis, what up?
That he was around you. I say, Corey, all you got to do is Google game European tour. I've been out the country for 30 days, bro. I'm in Germany.
Y'all go follow Tasteology if y'all like
that. The nigga gets so quiet. I understand the feeling of a street nigga who got information from the streets and then went out another nigga and it's totally wrong, right? I FaceTime the nigga. I said, it's daytime where you at, right? Corey, watch this. I'm 12 hours ahead of you. It's nighttime where I'm at, my nigga. You see the language on that wall? That's German. I'm not even in the United States to know what the fuck is going on now. If you would like me to reach out, my brother, to see what's going on as a homie, I do that. That's right? So what I'm saying, over time with me and this nigga speaking back and forth, arguing back and forth, I've grown to know him and respect his character as a man first and foremost. He just happened to be a homie, just like Rob a Crip. I just like his character, so I fuck with him. Rob know he can pull up on me, go to sleep at my spot, ain't nothing gonna happen because that's just me. Because I'm not a bro. I tell all my youth, bro, I don't want no other nigga gang banging. Nigga, go to the military, go to the police academy, go do what it is that you need to do for you and yours, my nigga, because that's the only way we gonna get ahead. We ain't got ahead doing it the street way. All we got is a bunch of stories of who our uncles used to be, how much dope they used to sell, and how much time they got right now, or how long they been in the grave today. That's all we got. So at some point in time, somebody got to set a motherfucking example. And look, bro, set that aside from that. Don't mix that with that, and go handle your business as a man. It's real shit. We all get that gang name all our life, but when the fuck you gonna give that birth name a shot? See that gang name, Wack? I gave that name years. When I started giving Cash Jones a shot at moving, how he's supposed to move as a man, I started winning, bro.
Hey, Wack.
Go follow.
I told you I'm Eminem for Brim, right? But when I introduce myself, what does my PTR say? Lamonte, right?
Right
that's where I'm at.
Like, I understand everything you did. I understand your genius, your marketing is so ingenious. I understand everything, your business, but at some point, and I understand everything with the game, it's fucked up. We know this what we signed up for, Wack. And you're right, at some point as a man, you got to stand on your own, but you don't compromise your integrity to
but
do
see,
that.
This is what I'm saying, right? Hey, bro, listen, Lamonte, this real
That's
shit.
subjective.
My first
That's
$1 million,
subjective.
right? I swear to God, my first $1 million in life, I spent fighting cases, burying niggas, you know, making our street investments, taking wins and losses. This real shit, right? My first $1 million in my life. My first $1 million I received in a wire came from a gay Jewish guy. So was I supposed to say, nah, nigga, I'm Wack from poverty, I'm gangster. I can't receive that wire and do that business, nigga. Fuck that. Well, I'm just trying to, because our rules say we ain't supposed to deal with homosexuals, right? We're not supposed to do, you know, we're not supposed to, bro, listen, I'm telling you this, and I want you to hear this shit. And I hopefully one day you won't hear my voice ringing out in your mind when you're in a bad situation. Monte, look, bro, you sound like you very intelligent. You a stand-up nigga, and you got what it take to move the way you want to move. Everybody can't do that.
Hold on.
Some niggas
He
take orders and
said
get
the
told what to do, and that's just
gangbangers
their
is
destiny.
stupid.
Some niggas is the wolf, my nigga. And if you watch
Let's start that
all
back
these
over.
gangster movies that we fucking praise, every last one of these motherfuckers made up their own rules when they wanted.
Let's start that back over. But you don't compromise your integrity to
but
do
see,
that.
This is what I'm saying.
Gangbangers
hey, bro,
is
listen,
dumb.
This real
That's
shit.
subjective.
My first
That's
$1 million,
subjective.
right? I swear to God, my first $1 million in life, I spent fighting cases, burying niggas, you know, making our street investments, taking wins and losses. This real shit, right? My first $1 million in my life. My first $1 million I received in a wire came from a gay
that
Jewish
was
guy.
Wack Daddy.
So was I supposed to say, nah, nigga, I'm Wack from poverty.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
gangster.
really
I can't
Wack
receive
Daddy.
that wire and do that business, nigga. Fuck that. Well, I'm just trying to,
It's
because our
crackhead
rules say
ass
we ain't
daddy.
supposed to deal with homosexuals, right? We're not supposed to do, you know, we're not supposed to, bro, listen, I'm telling you this, and I want you to hear this shit. And I hopefully one day you won't hear my voice ringing out in your mind when you're in a bad situation. Monte, look, bro, you sound like you very intelligent. You a stand-up nigga, and you got what it take to move the way you want to move. Everybody can't do.
You sound like you very intelligent, a real nigga, and you got what it takes to move around how you want to move. That's nasty work, bro. I thought, why are you pushing this stereotype that everybody from the hood that joined an organization, what they call gangs, was dumb and stupid, right? No, nigga, you was dumb and stupid. You projected. Nigga, you thought you was smart and was gonna recruit a real one. I'm starting to figure out you ain't as smart as you claim to be. Nigga, that would have been the worst. I would have been in jail by now, fucking with that nigga. I'm so glad I said, hey, I'm so blessed, man.
This is what you get. He got 75 sick souls.
Hey, I'm finna go get some content now. We finna flame CS2 back up. So all the gangbangers is dumb and he don't respect nothing they say. Let me go get this shit about Lamonte. that brain right there, that motherfucker right, get Lamonte a chance. I'm gonna go get that since the gangbangers is all dumb and he don't respect them because they dumb. I'm gonna let you know how he talked to a real gangbanger, nigga.
In this paperwork, telling on him.
You said how many?
75. So you know he needs my assistance.
How
you
do
know
he
what he
know?
want me to do.
Big U needs your assistance.
Expose.
Big U needs your assistance because there's 75 informants on this case. First of all, the paperwork is filed under a protective order. They're protecting this information from the public. Loose Coochie would have been brought it out. Big U would have made sure that I got it and his family got it and his homies and the whole hood got it. None of us could get it. But Cash McElroy Jones, CS2 badges, CS2 back. He's in it. This is so reminiscent of how he said he freed 7 Main Street Crips by linking them up with Mark Stevens and Greg Cadence. This is what he said he did. He's all in these niggas' paperwork, jumping on cases he has nothing to do. This is not his business. But he's saying Big U called him. That's a lie. How do you know there's 75 snitches? Are you the 75th or the first? Let's get to
it. Right? But this would come with, and listen, it's a bunch of dummies out there who fall victim. Here, plug, here, cuz, here, trying to bait you in because you are get out of jail free card. You are $8,800 a month. See,
now that's some
ain't no one ever around me 2 days in a row. That's what you call cap. It ain't gonna happen.
So Rap 100 is Cap 100. Cap is the truth, but it's twisted like a cap with his own twist. You understand what I'm saying? For his own benefit, he utilizes the truth to twist his way with Cap. Cap 100. But he's telling you truth right now about the game. Kids, that's why it resonates with some of these YNs. Because they hear that and they know how foul the game is. But he using it to push a false narrative.
You don't know if I'm in New York, Florida, Vegas, Cali. I don't even know where I'm at is my woman. That's it. Right? I wish that I would make the streets a hood day. Is you stupid?
He still talking about his hood day.
Oh, a 5 out of every 10 on that block is a rat. Now why?
Hey, I think this nigga is talking about he's attracted to real gangster. This nigga might have been playing his flow on the block is rats. This is what he's saying. This rat ass nigga, CS2 back. Never get the paperwork on Kenny King. CS2 back. Let me tell you. We exposed to. Let me stop this real quick. We never got the paperwork on Kenny Kingpin. I'm gonna have to go ahead and pull it all the way up. I ran the name, nothing's coming up, which is very strange. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know if what Wack is insinuating, saying he content that Kenny Kingpin, Pop LQ ain't gonna never talk bad about him ever again. He might have did it before, but after that phone call, he won't do it. He my bestest of friend, and I got the content. It could be that he was cooperating against Big U. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're trying to figure out. But I'm gonna do a in-depth look, and if that nigga, if he told on some other shit, y'all ain't gonna hear me bring it up. That's his business. And the 6-0, I don't give a fuck. That ain't my business. But if he backstabbed and made a statement against Big U, I'll never forget that nigga. He's supposed to be a Muslim. I would never forget that nigga. Let's go. Full story hip hop. Who we exposed when I called Debbie. Shout out Debbie, man. Down in Wheeler, Texas, Wheeler County, Texas. He said Corey King Texas, is a ratatouille. Wheeler County, Texas. Right? Right. We exposed that this nigga was trying to extort Shaquille O'Neal. He was sent to blackmail Shaquille O'Neal with a sex tape. He was sent by another federal and LAPD informant by the name of Stutterbox. But this rat is now able to judge other rats because y'all weird-ass niggas who don't know nothing, ain't from our culture, so thirsty to feel like you're accepted, feel like you're a part of that culture, to be somebody. Because you niggas been nobodies all your life. Get told that by this weird-ass rat nigga. And y'all believe this nasty work.
What's going to happen to the rolling 60s? If 75 is telling on him, he's going to expose that. That shakes it. He 59. You know about every cold case over there from 1984 to 2025. Now, what happens when he tried to get him what they gave him? I can give you the phone numbers to 30 of my homies, and they can't tell you a thing in the last 25 years about when.
So he's admitting in the last 25 years, the homies in his phone don't know him for putting in no work, nigga. I'm 47 now. He's 48. So that means 25 years ago at 22, when he got out the pen, he ain't put in no motherfucking work. Let's go. He used other goofies to crash out for him because gangbangers are dumb. Let's go.
I'm doing where I'm at, but what I let be known on the internet. I wish the bro, listen, gangbangers are dummies. I know I was once a dummy. I was just the leader of the dummies, leading dumber people. They're dummies. It's like, think about it. Think about the shit. Okay, all year long we gonna put in work. Look, all year long we gonna put in work, rob, shoot, mother, and then on this one day we gonna tell the world we gonna be at this place because it's our hood day.
So the customs of a gang member, similar to any other tribe and their cultural practices. See, they say black people have no culture. No. We're tribal people. Our tribes' culture are tribal people. Our tribes have customs also. You know, Bop Day, shout out to the homie BIP, nigga, Big Bop, nigga. Bop Day in the jungles. For when Bop first, before Lil Bebop, who just passed away, that had went viral, before he passed away. Custom. March Madness. Nigga, customs. Let me show y'all. See, this nigga never been a part of and think that's stupid. Listen, my nigga, being active and witty can never be looked at as stupid, nigga. Because a nigga prepared for that. Nigga own that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never been on that. He's a coward. He's a pussy, nigga. He ain't never been on that. Watch this. We gonna go FHN Hood Day. We gonna go FHN Hood Day. We gonna talk about the football game with the Brims versus some of the Paru, the 4-5-6s, or when we played the Village Town, or we played the Village. Shout out to my BSV. Rest in peace to Hooper Rock. Nigga, I could go on my channel, nigga, the Villain Hood Day, nigga. 5-2s, 5-6. You know? This nigga ain't no active. Let me show y'all what a real blood look like. See, he never been accepted within that. So he rebukes it. He talks bad against it. But just like the customs of the Fulani or the customs of the Hausa tribe, we're a proud people, a proud community with history. You a mystery with no history, nigga. Well, of course, you ain't going to be able to appreciate that. Let's get into this. Oh, I was there too. You didn't know. Let's start this off. Start this back off. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I only see facts. I wasn't mad at me.
Big man, he took on the Hood Day. I thought it was
in Second Street 50s. I still hang with all clappers. KC and Madden, full board in my bastards. I was in the field, I don't hang with no rappers. Got a shout out to the Atlantic, now I own my own masters. I'm really who I say, I'm really him, I'm really acting.
Black. Right there with the cup. You see Joe Moses, you see me, And then you see the homie 2 P's, West Nellis. Shout out to the West Side Bomb and Paul Rubes, nigga. Real Bloods, nigga. Fuck this nigga talking about. But yeah, that's me right there with the cut.
Yellow tape fanatic. Down.
Rest in peace to the homie Big Y, Sugar Booger. What up? Shout out to the weirdos. Shout out to the mall.
What up, Shanika Town Billions?
Go.
So that's one hood day. Let me see if I could go to all right, Jocko G. You know I live in the Midwest, bro. I don't know, but I think it's like a short active Chucks 5 photo day. It should come up. Let me see. That shit gonna take all day to go get that. You know what I'm saying? But let me see. I'm gonna go do the Brims versus Paru. Unity. Because it's a legacy, bro. Homies really lost their life. Thousands, not 100, thousands of bloods from different sets that lost their life, nigga, trying to protect what the fuck they love, and that was their community. Y'all see red and blue, but shit way deeper than that. Brims. Hold on, I'm finna show y'all right now. Let's go to this real quick. So we gonna go here real quick, man. We gotta show why he's been ostracized and kicked out of the community. He's no longer connected in the West Side Parus. Wacko ain't fucking with him. The Brims, the Inglewood, all these blood sets. Let's go to the hood. This is what he mad about.
You know what's happening? Turned on by facial expressions of role. Hey, you can see the telling me out loud to the song.
Eagles for the win.
Camera shot,
I don't know how to pronounce your Instagram. That's why I really don't want to shout it out because it's like so difficult. I can't even say it. Like,
you gotta spell her shit out, blood. Follow the homegirl Whoop, blood.
We are the program.
What's that shit? Podcast, blood.
AEIKERIEM. Get it.
Surprise, though.
Here you go.
If the bitch is running off, they ain't scared to show that they some
about. Y'all know about y'all. Where we come from, women clean the strength, so women love gangsters. Gangsters get pussy. I remember, well, we ain't gonna talk about that, but nigga used to go to party. I'd be like, which one of y'all bitches want a fucking gangster tonight? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just our mentality in our world. CS2 Badges was never a gangster. He always had to lead with his wallet. So them bitches in the hood wasn't giving that nigga no play. Now he got a wallet. He flipping some of these old scrapes.
How much time you got
This is a basketball game. Browns versus the Blackstone. Listen to Jay, Jim Gillian, JG, if you've never been there. West Adams, they go to Bank Day. Right, Nina. Tell them, Nina 13.
Yeah, so easy, you know what I'm saying? Here's my motherfucking ass day, blonde. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, real Virgo, baby. Nigga with a quarter piece.
Yeah, man. Are you outside?
Don't stop. Come on.
I didn't even know that kid's a barber that pops in Newport. Inglewood and HP. Y'all see how many different sections up in here? Big B team. Hold on. This is Big B team. You got the Inglewood NHPs, the family, the Blackstones, the Brims, the 20s. This is a lot of the West Side. This is how we function. So he got problem with one of them. The homies is going to, any one of the homies raise the issue, it's all bad for blood. He know that. That's why he gets mad that he can't go to a hood that, damn, y'all see old girl back there with all that cake? Damn. Let's go. Eat the cake, anime. Eat the cake.
Video. Working with the B team. Buzz. Oh yeah, I'm on Buzz. Come on, let's get the homework. Money boy. Tanya's right here, though. You already know you
What was your shaking salute? And damn.
About 100 of them things, about 45 of them things, 7,000 each, that's 14. It's about 69.
Oh, bad. I'm for the ass on Rose Street.
All of Look, okay. You see, y'all see how 5 niggas in the land? Hold on. Listen. This is some, because when I went to Vegas, man, I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot of dusty ass bitches that lived in Vegas. I mean, when bitches get dressed up and they come out to the strip and all that, they got on their Sunday's best and but niggas is dusty as fuck, nigga. That's how they be in Victorville too, bro. Bro, you see, but like where they dress code, they don't got no pride. Like us growing up, it was something different. You gonna stay with a fresh tee on, some fresh kicks, nice belt, you know what I'm saying? Prada belt of Saint Laurent, Gucci, or Louis. You know, niggas with your little piece. So you gotta have a little something. It don't have to be the most, but niggas, it's a representation. Not eat the cake and all that cake. Yeah. Miss Lisa, that part, one day we will get it together. Wait, what Miss Lisa say? Imagine all of different sets create a corp and buy up their blocks, grab some of this farmland. These MAGAs are losing. Think a generation. Hey, Miss Lisa, see, we gonna bring you to the table, Miss Lisa. We got a lot going on. Just let me make the first moves, and then we can start moving in that direction. You seen the new video at Crackhead Eddie line? Man, Crackhead Eddie, I seen that shit, man. Crackhead Eddie. And Wack, they all together. They got an agenda. They trying to push that narrative.
Oh, now we outside with this.
Some of us will, Nina.
She came to see it. You got me top off, nigga. Damn.
Some of us will watch, Nina. Let me get on that, because this is deep. And this is deep. Nina, some of us will, trust me. One thing I know, I've been a great recruiter all my life. I'm responsible for over 100 recruits in the Fruittown brand, right? So, when a nigga, when these niggas see a better way, right, where they want jobs, the jobs is going to require them to carry themselves in such a light, right? Protecting their community, et cetera, right? That's what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? When they start seeing that that's how they going to get the bag and that money is generating within the community, and that for us to take that 1.8 trillion a year that our people are grossing in the United States and put it in one place where we can utilize that as collateral. Imagine this, Dukes, when you get a chance, please listen to Doomsday Productions dress code. You'll understand it's dressing. And then Barstow, Victorville, all that, man, they be dusty. The bras, even them is the hood bitches. The hood bitches got style. You know what I'm saying? I can't date a broad that don't know how to dress. Some of y'all who have the discipline, these younger ones don't want to listen to anyone. Well, you know, there's ways of getting around that too. We just gotta find the right key. Ain't no red and ain't no blue, but gangsters are welcome. You gotta choose. No, they got red and blue. They got Bloods and Crips out there. For real. Nigga, them West Side, Playboy, Power Rules. Nigga, you got the 6-0s out there, gang thick. Let's get to it, though.
Hey, get us a camera, bud.
Yeah, they tripping.
Skelly, quick little whoop. Feel me?
I'm like shit. I'm gonna turn it
in. They ready to go. He told the bitch he ready to go turn it in. He trying to see if she's trying to fuck. Oh yeah, I'm out of here. Nah, where you going? I'm gonna turn it in. He might already got some pussy. He got pussy lined up. He just got to notice. That means they hit the lights enough. Keep hitting them lights. All right, I got you, Mike G.
What up? don't like that either. I don't like that either. Give me a roll. Ain't no roll?
Still doing it.
David G. Guinness, salute, man.
What's up?
Nicky Cack being boom, you know what I'm saying? But never let the hood define me. I feel niggas off the top. Don't let the hood be the reason you got a problem.
Nah, I think I'm going to bed. I've been
Right.
I've been working double jobs.
Salute to you, brother. The white young out there, the women in Vegas be like that, just as fuck. For real, for real. Yeah.
Bro, I just said, thank you.
When you gonna get CS2 back? Hold on. Listen now. I just want y'all to see what was going on. Look, she looked like she a nurse. She got her little nurse come straight from work. You got her sitting over here, another broad over here. She looked like an older broad, somebody auntie. Niggas is dirty dicks. They'll slide up in auntie quick. Let them niggas get some liquor up in them. Or if they start smoking some sherm, niggas, she'll be able to take advantage of them niggas quick. Y'all niggas act like y'all. But see, CS2 back don't know how that go. You know what I'm saying? He ain't outside like that. He don't function with the people, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want him functioning with the homies, lining the homies up, putting the homies in jail like he did Big U. You know what I'm saying? We don't want all that. We gonna get to this other video real quick, man. They say crackhead Eddie popping lies on the same topic. So we're gonna go to political street views. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta start it over. Active in the chat, that's where it's at. Let's go. Political street views, salute.
Big U case. Operation Draws Down.
Damn, I thought it was.
I ain't even know it was that many people involved, or that many. What's the word with the politicers? Eddie Boy said it's over 50 people cooperating in the Big U case. Operation Draws Down. I ain't even know it was that many people involved, or that many people that can be potentially charged.
Right.
And allegedly, everybody that's out on signature bond is cooperating. Yeah, they working with them people, even Eddie Boy. Eddie Boy lays the truth out there. He was really stating the obvious to be real. He like, man, these dudes is in their 40s and their 50s. You think they trying to go do some jail time? They gonna do is say anything in their power to get their ass about that situation for sure, for sure. Eddie Boy cleared his name immediately. Like, shit, I heard it from Big U himself. He like, I don't hang out with that dude. Yeah, we never hung out with each other. But damn sure ain't do no crimes with that man.
That nigga, so what that mean? You gotta do crimes with a man to tell her? I remember CS2 back was trying to utilize that. Nigga, you get information on some hot shit, nigga, all kind of shit niggas ain't got nothing to do with. Niggas come up on different information because you got big mouth ass niggas like CS2 back who run around trying to act like he's somebody because he learned this information second and third hand, right? And nigga, they give it up. Nigga, they got jailhouse informants. Nigga, you ain't had to did a crime with that nigga. Nigga, that nigga find out about some hot shit you done did because you running your mouth, nigga. Nigga, them niggas, you gonna be they get out of jail free card. But yeah, crackhead Eddie. How do you know? If none of us know that 70, 76, however many people you said is in there, how do you know? Where is you getting this information from? I remember when before the Big U indictment came, Loose Cannon was the first one saying all the indictments coming, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Let's go. Crackhead Eddie.
Eddie Boy alleges some of the dudes out the 60s got monikers by their name. So when the police get up on him, they say do not arrest. They know they working.
We on the big screen.
Eddie Boy tried to throw Wack a bomb, help him out. He debunked the narrative that the YouTube streets got going. You know, saying that Wack got Big U took down and all that. Eddie Boy said, nah, that ain't what happened. It wasn't no podcast. It wasn't no internet beef. It was the non-affiliates he was dealing with. That's who got him took down, and they been watching.
So he said it wasn't no podcast. It wasn't no Crips. It was the non-affiliates. And it wasn't, so the podcast, so why did they mention No Jumper? Why did they mention that? If it had nothing to do with no podcast. Why did they mention the No Jumper beatdown? If there was nothing to do with no podcast, right? Let's go, man.
I ain't looked in every detail of the case, but on the surface, Dale Morrison, a.k.a. Monster, he was the star witness of this whole thing. Once he got caught up out of town doing whatever he was doing, that trail came right back to Cali, to one of the biggest fishers in the land, Big U himself. Initially, Wack said it was over 75 people cooperating. A lot of people don't believe Wack and take what he say with a grain of salt. But he do got a cold team over there with the exposers, dead digging somebody's paperwork in a heartbeat. I don't care if that shit was in 1960. Hell, it could have been in the BC and AD times. He'd go get it. Eddie Boy said he got the paperwork. He know everybody's names. He ain't gonna say I'm gonna bring him to the YouTube streets till the OGs in the 60s know what they dealing with.
Let me explain something to y'all, right? First and foremost, this nigga's a weirdo, right? Nigga's supposed to be a gangster, all this shit. He hung around with reputable niggas about the 60s, right? He go to jail, had to cook bitch up in New Delano and all of that shit before he came home after doing his stretch. And he gets out and he say he on Muslim time. He don't go back to the streets. And then the first time we hear about Crackhead Eddie on the internet, WACK100 and 600 saying that Eddie Boy is claiming that Big U snitched on him. Niggas get up on Eddie Boy. Hey, man, what you telling people what? Nigga, you believe the police? No, man, I don't believe the police. I don't know nothing about no podcast. I don't know no 600. I don't know no WACK100. Like a bitch. Like a bitch. Throw the rock, hide the hand. These the type of weird-ass games this weirdo playing, right? So we break that out. He's saying that Big U never snitched on the police. You can't believe what the police said. So they had a joint appeal. So months later, he ended up coming back, and now he's with the Crip cop on the live video. Christopher Love boy, right? And then this nigga said, I'm a Muslim. I just want to get my brother out. What are you doing to get your brother out? That's your interest in Big U trying to find out what you can about somebody? Are you out here working, Eddie Boy? What's going on with you? You said that you was a Muslim, but it sounds like you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, worried about what's going on in something that has nothing to do with you. What do Big U case got to do, and this indictment got to do with you? What does it got to do with Islam? You said the brother was a kafir, that he wasn't a Muslim. But you the same motherfucker stole that money from the imam. Stole that money from within the Jumu'ah, brother. Within the Ummah. Stealing. Stole money from Demon Time. Stole money from the homie from San Diego. His pop from San Diego. His, I think neighborhood Crip or West Coast 30s. That y'all was in the pen with. But you become the judge, jury, and executioner about who Muslims is. Yeah. I probably been to Juma prayer more recent than he has. Let's go.
Once the cards is on the table and everybody hands is dealt, they ain't gonna ante up. That's what I got from it.
Hey, we need y'all to hit that like button.
Hey, salam alaikum, people. Hey, I'll talk to a dude, and he said he'll whoop my ass with this right here. He said he'll run up on me and whoop my ass. I was like, okay, bro, whatever, alhamdulillah. I didn't even pay him no mind, but it's just a quick, update. Dealing with the situation with Big U.
I don't know.
On how many dudes over there from the Rolling 60 the section over there has been compromised. And we're gonna start off with this. We're gonna start off with the first thing. We're gonna start off with everybody that's free. Everybody got a signature bond. It's compromised. We're gonna stamp that right there. I'm stamping that. And you also have over 50 individuals that gave statements, declarations, and all type of stuff. It's gonna blow you away when you really find out who these individuals are. Some of them from my generation. Some of these guys are new.
Yeah, let's hit that like.
Some of these guys I don't even know. I never heard of their names or nothing like that. That's because they from over there, but I don't even know
Black
these guys.
Muslim federal.
But, it's like
I know this weirdo.
When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, man, it was one of the greatest days of my life.
Hold on, man.
That day was
man. Y'all know we shadow band. We need y'all help. Hit that like button. Let's go.
It's amazing, to me, on how, a lot of guys be like, they be saying, this is what you signed up for. And I disagree with that. I disagree even with my brother case, because I look at Big U case, and I look at PD WACK case, and I look at my little brother case, and I look at Lil Feet in them case.
Why is
and
you
it's a lot of
worried
brothers,
about
man, that gave a lot of statements in them cases.
Why are you worried about those cases? PD WACK. You just came and slandered that man's name. Big U, you slandered his name.
And basically, they was saying stuff that didn't even have to do nothing with the case. They were just up in there scared, giving an interview, just run off at the mouth, telling about all type of stuff.
Oh yeah, man. It sounds like Eddie boy is red. Crackhead Eddie is red. Look at his eye. He can't even look straight in the camera because he either high or he lying or nervous. Look at him.
Because people get up in there and they panic and they be scared. So
he panicking.
And that's just the nature of the game, man. When you're dealing with that lifestyle, that's why I say that stuff is amazing.
The devil cannot look a black man in the eye. Look at this snake, man.
Yeah, you can't trust it. There's really no love. There's really no loyalty in that stuff, bro.
You can't trust it. There's really no love. There's no loyalty in that shit, bro. He's steady calling you, bro. Look at this snake. He can't even reach out and project that energy and look you eye to eye. He's a creep. Lord, please bless me to never see this nigga, because I'm going to go to jail. This nigga's a creep, bro. Them the worst kind. They'll snake you and knock you down. Let's go.
Don't nobody want to go to jail from the OGs, from the youngsters. Don't nobody want to do no time no more, bro. So, telling is the norm, man.
What's
and it's
up,
like,
boy?
if you're going to go and make a statement, you're going to go tell or whatever it is, bro.
Salute. Y'all
it's okay for you just to get out the way after that. You just wasn't built for it, man. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the thing on this right here, you guys have to be careful, man, because if the brother Big U was out here looking out for some of you dudes, he's going to feel betrayed, bro. And when a brother like that feel betrayed, and there's no telling what his mind state is going to be at this particular time, man. He might say, man, F that, because he might know something about you guys that you guys don't want out there. you know. So once I start revealing on who is who and what is what, you're gonna have to stand on that, brother, because I'm gonna have the declaration. You know, like I said, this stuff, we have stuff now, and the only reason that I haven't really said nothing, brother, is because I'm trying to keep my word with certain individuals over there and let them get a bar of it.
So if you had to work, you mean to tell me your stealing ass went to try to run up a YouTube check and drop that shit when you got the paperwork, which is supposed to be up under a federal protection order? It's under seal federal protection order because they don't want this information out. But the same crackhead, fake Muslim piece of shit that's telling us that he knows how many snitches there is, that snitching is the normal, and tells us he got the paperwork or seen the paperwork, but I'm not bringing it out because I promised I was gonna let some dudes check it out before I break the news. Look at him, bro.
First, before I say anything.
House nigga.
Because to me, I think them brothers need to know what they up against over there, who been betraying them all these years.
BRB
all these years, man. And you got to always pay attention, man, for the brothers that be around, not just that section, in any section. If you over there for 30, 40 years and you ain't never been to that penitentiary.
Yeah, you talking about William O'Neill. Backhead Eddie has no voice.
You suspect,
Let's
man.
go.
And you out there swinging.
You want the world to
and
hear
you ain't
you,
never
man.
got caught up. But if you do get caught up, man, all your cases start to disappear. You're suspect, bro. That's just the nature of the game. I'm not saying that you're telling. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying you're suspect. Because when you out there dividing that criminal activity, you're not going to get away with that, brother, too much longer, man, because they got too many people that's telling on everybody, man. And then some of you dudes, bro, you guys have what they call an abstract by your name, by your real moniker, when the police pull you over and it says do not arrest. We have that proof as well. But it's just like a short note, man. And like I said, man, the brother said don't nobody speak for him. He speaks for himself.
Yeah, he want people to snitch on Big U.
And I can agree to that. And he also said that you guys gonna hear it too out his own mouth, where he's saying that me, 600 or WACK100 didn't have nothing to do with anything that he had got going on, bro. Because you guys have to realize, bro, we didn't mess with him in that capacity, bro. We wasn't hanging out with him like that. I know I wasn't for damn sure. We wasn't hanging out with him like that. We never did no crime with him like that. We never did no deals with him like that. In that street criminal element aspect. And he also is saying that the internet stuff that was going on with the internet don't have nothing to do why he's in there, bro. Everything that he's in there for is dealing with his own section and the non-affiliates he was dealing with. And that's a fact. Not no internet beef, not no internet stuff or anything like that. It don't have nothing to do with that, bro.
You got to
understand, man. It's like some of these guys on his case got picked up 2 and 3 years ago. All right.
How you know?
And still was out here working against him. I'm talking about his crimes. So it's finna get juicy, man. It's finna get juicy. And I laugh at it because it's like when I try to say something a long time ago, didn't nobody want to believe nothing. Didn't nobody want to say nothing. Dudes were just scared, and dudes is boys. And even to this day, man, you got dudes at 55 years old, man, run around here letting dudes dictate, man, who they can talk to, who they can deal with, what they should believe, and push a certain narrative.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at how he look. Look how evil this nigga is. Talking about when I told niggas before, niggas was still boys or they was too cool. He's openly recruiting and trying to convince people to testify against Big U. This is what's going on. They want you to believe that Big U has 70 or 65 informants on him. Well, I dealt with Big U every day. Never heard him talk about or do a crime unless it was the one he was convicted of. Never. So you mean to tell me that in 5 years, y'all got 75 people that witnessed Big U brag about and do crime? Is that what you trying to tell me, bro? And then look at him. Can't even look in the camera. Snake, bro. He looks evil, bro.
Just because they don't like a certain individual or they don't want to be the man to eyeball out because they don't have the balls to be a man that they claim to be, bro. They have no courage.
Be the man that they claim to be.
Hey, man. It's going to be a tough fight, man.
Bullface lie.
My brothers is compromised over there, bro. Hey, I'm sorry to tell y'all that, man. It's going to be a domino effect. And if you own them wiretaps, bro, you better rest assured, man, you need to be concerned of what could transpire, man, even if you're not a part of his case, you know, because it could be some other dealings that's, you know, was spoke on. You know how you guys got on there saying, F this dude, F that dude. We need to get rid of this dude. We need to get rid of that dude. All that's going to come up on you brothers, man. So that's what y'all get from masturbating at the mouth.
That nigga talking about, you niggas is talking about getting that dude and that dude, the Eddie Farrakhan. Don't do Farrakhan like that. Hey, that nigga said, y'all, that's what y'all get. But talk about y'all gonna get that dude and get that dude. Who got caught on wiretap plotting to get crackhead Eddie? Because it sounds like somebody, Eddie girl, pure lying. Wack said, Big U said, stop talking about him. And he reached out to Wack. I know, we already covered that. They ain't got nothing. You believe him? Wait, who was that? Mogul Giant. You believe that? They ain't got nothing to do with it, but they popping up in court. Is he a Wack cheerleader? I'm not understanding why he's speaking out. So he's trying to clean up shit for Wack. It's funny him and Wack saying the same shit, exactly the same shit. Bro, this is their propaganda. Crackhead Eddie. Miss Lee said he definitely a Wack worker. Fidel Johnson, this guy. Soon as he stopped fucking with WACK100, the feds started watching him. He's a CS2 sympathizer. Fact, he looks really broke. That's a possibility. Duse M, ain't no telling who the police asked about Big U over the years, people getting arrested, informants, etc. Yeah, but asking about him, bro, a nigga in my, just because a nigga from my hood, if I was doing something, 8 times out of 10, they would know the niggas in the hood. You don't shit where you eat at. You don't eat where you shit at. You know what I'm saying? So, and then Big U ain't that kind of person, bro. He's very secure. He's not one of them niggas that's finna be bragging to some niggas about some shit that wasn't their business. He old school. Now, did they talk to 75 people? Yeah. But what is you gonna tell? Man, Big U was running this. And Big U wasn't even fucking with that many niggas from 6-0. That was because a lot of them niggas was hating on that nigga. They seen that nigga getting them millions of dollars and nigga and programs and all the love in the community. Them niggas been hating on that nigga for years. even when they was younger. Miss Lisa, he's roommates with 600. Yeah, he lived with 600 with the Crip Cop. Christopher Love, boy. M's, wait, fuck them. Eddie Girl stay telling. Dear Sculler, raise them kids. SCLA, he lies like his Wi-Fi. Wicked Wise Beats. He said Jim's a snitch, but the street says stop projecting. Yeah, he was lying about that. We played that earlier. Wait, they rocking you cut guppies. Mike B, I don't trust no grown man in a mask. Why you hiding, Grandpa? I talked to Big U several times, homie, I know. Yeah, exactly, Mogul Giant. So this, and then both of these niggas lying. Nigga, that Big U ain't talk to no motherfucking Wack. Big U ain't finna get on the phone with crackhead Eddie, nigga. That nigga too sharp for that. Nigga, that nigga ain't finna talk to them about what? Nigga, that nigga can't stand them pieces of shit. He knew that nigga popping up was all part of the investigation. Him running this narrative, the feds allowed their informants to run this narrative that Big U was a snitch and he snitched on crackhead Eddie. Nigga, I grab to work right now, nigga. We could go through it and $1,000 to a bowl of shit, nigga. Nigga, a nigga ain't finna believe no police 10 times out of 10 talk about I should have never went to work for Eddie Wagner. Oh, did he make a signed statement? No. Did he waive his Miranda rights? No. Were they on joint appeal together? Yes. Were they in the penitentiary together? Yes. And what did crackhead Eddie do? Nothing, nigga. Nothing. Because he didn't believe that shit. Nigga, get out of jail, dick in the dirt, expecting niggas to cater him like he's some motherfucking body, nigga. You ain't nobody. So they come with the dirty politics. See, these is the old niggas that niggas should have been knocked down. When you start seeing that foul creep shit, them niggas is on, snake shit, nigga robbing their uncles and aunties, nigga uncle 85 years old, nigga robbing his uncle and auntie. This shit is crazy. Nigga, when you see your homie do some foul shit like that, you might as well tell him you got some bitches. They trying to flip right now. They want to get the pussy gangbangers, 3 bitches, and only you and him going. And when he take off with you, make sure ain't no witnesses see him in the car with you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure ain't no witnesses see you get in the car with you. And make sure that when you come back, you by yourself. You know what I'm saying? For real. That shit in the 80s and 90s, them old niggas was selective politicking and letting creeps like this make it. That's crazy. This is why you stay the fuck out the street. Isn't Eddie the one that Big U knocked it out his eye socket? No. Him and 600 pennies live together. The state, hey, if y'all just coming in, hit that like button. Look, bro, they got us. We've been reported by Bomb First, 137 Reggie Wright Jr., right? And they do this so they know that we get shadow banned. So even people who got their notifications on aren't getting their notifications. So if you do got your notifications on, turn them off and turn them back on and share this live to make this worth doing. You'll be sending a message to YouTube that you support the content and that you want to see more of it. Hit that like button and share. Wack Truth got the same credibility as a chain bought at the swap meet. Jim Jones waiting on paperwork like fans wait on detox. Tell your little boys, come here, Hebrew. Right, Miss Lisa, make you say, Yeah. Big U stopped fucking with Wack after Mark Stevens said something, and Wack been a bitch ever since. Why is active a slugger? Right. Well, hold on. I think I just got something from King Buck Wild. What he said? Okay, something about Mr. Cal. Let's finish this up with.
And that's what y'all get, man, for sitting there trying to be sneaky. And that's what y'all get, man, for trying to plot on individuals.
That nigga said, nigga, y'all going to jail, and that's what y'all get for trying to be sneaky. That's what y'all get for trying to plot. Who got caught on wiretap trying to line these niggas up? Hold on. Let's back that up. He got some. Hey, look, man, they trying to knock.
It's going to come up on you brothers, man. So that's what y'all get for masturbating at the mouth.
That's what y'all get for masturbating at the mouth. If niggas was talking like that on the phones, they dumb as a sack of bricks. Let's go.
And that's what y'all get, man, for sitting there trying to be sneaky. And that's what y'all get, man, for...
They was trying to be sneaky, somebody was trying to line this nigga up.
Trying to plot on individuals, brother, that stand up against you dudes just because they don't roll with you dudes. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, get ready for the roller coaster because it's going down. And I've been sitting back waiting patiently, brother, on both ends, bro. On the physical.
He's been waiting patiently on both ends for niggas to go to jail. That's what y'all get. Y'all don't remember that? This nigga said that's what y'all get. He's been waiting for niggas to go to jail. What kind of a nigga preys on putting a nigga in slavery? What kind of a black man is happy and celebrates a nigga going into slavery, nigga? Hit that like button, man. These niggas is broken slaves, bro. Deuce, I believe that Eddie Boy and Love Boy living in a federal hideout. That's why they live together and show up in court together. Yeah, I talked to Eddie. I think they live in a federal hiding together. They live together and show up to court dates. Eddie Boy is the only Muslim that likes pigs. Pork butt, 600, pork chops, the Peru pig. D-Mac, get him. How does he know this? That's the question. How do you know this? How does he know this? You want to know how? Because he's been waiting on this. He's been saying an investigation going on. He got a police baton or nunchucks or something. I don't know what it is. A police security guard stick. Federal hideout, so 600 must be a witness on Big UK's right. A Muslim celebrating jail. Facts. Slay he wherever ye catch him. Lay him out for turmoil and oppression or worse than slaughter. Jail. You did all that time, crackhead Eddie. You understand the dynamics of the oppression of the industrial prison complex. You understand that. And yet you wish that on another Muslim. You wish that on another black man. Slay them wherever ye catch them. Lay them out for where they laid you out. Because turmoil and oppression are worse than slaughter. That's a quote from the Holy Quran. Crackhead Eddie, you're a part of that oppressive force. You're supporting that oppressive force. You're condemning a Muslim to slavery. Under the 13th Amendment, everyone is treated equal and born free unless convicted of a felony. And this is what you said you've been waiting on. you're a part of that oppression. You're a part of that system. It's very clear why you've been on this. He probably an Agent Orange supporter. Cash, you little bitty bitch. That hood jig is up, pussy. This ain't Elijah work. Definitely ain't Elijah work. Shabazz Charles, salute. The funny thing is, back in the days, one of my AKAs was Act Dumb Shabazz. Facts, people. Big U said, who is going for the contract? Work for the police. That's a fact, bro. But look, I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for the support, for spending time with me. Let's do this again. Remember, turn on those notifications. If you ain't hit the like button, hit the like button. As soon as you come in on any live, hit that like button. Tomorrow we got some good content for y'all. I'm going to wait until tomorrow. Let me see what they talking about. Eminem, Shalawam, King Shalawam. Eddie is the Stephen A. Smith, the Rolling 60. That's why they're trying to do the roundup. Be careful out there, y'all. Yeah, they definitely trying to do the roundup. What percentage do you think CS2 was Wack from? Huh? And what percentage do you think Wack debriefed and told on Suge case? What percentage do you think CS2 was Wack from? I don't understand the question, brother. And what percentage do you think Wack debriefed and told on Suge case? Eddie turned down in the pen. My brother. All I know is he said Suge Knight hired Poochie to kill Biggie. That's what we know Wack said. You know what I'm saying? That's what has been alleged. That's what I believe is the truth. Everything else, I don't know. Wack accusing Jim is like a vegan accusing somebody of eating too much lettuce. For real, not from. Okay, let me go back to it. Maybe I can see what you said. Okay. What percentage do you think CS2 was for real? Was CS2 was Wack for real? And what percentage do you think Wack debriefed? Well, we had 90% when we broke the shit down and say that Wack was CS2 back. We got World Star Hip Hop saying he's CS2 back. And he's definitely CS2 back. Big Gov, what up? You late, bro? Nina 13, thank you. God bless y'all. Shalom, and salam alaikum to all of the brothers, man. Rahman Tullah, we out of here. Damu Kiwe.